Hi everybody, it's the Soap Man and it's time to make some soap. So, what I'm going to attempt today is the soap I'm calling Dark Crystal because that's the name of the fragrance oil. Dark Crystal from Brambleberry. This one's hard to describe. I think if you all have used it, you know what I mean. It's a very, very complex, can't even really describe it. I like it. It turns a dark brown, so I'm going to be putting it in a black base, leaving the accent colors unscented because I don't want them dark brown. So for the black base, using my regular activated charcoal from Nurture Soap, my two accent colors will be Pine Mica from Be Scented, Trial by Fire from Nurture Soap. So I'm just going to pour all the black into the base and then just probably do a drop swirl, drop pour using the two accent colors, and only the black will be scented. I'm soaping at about 89 degrees Fahrenheit. Brambleberry says this accelerates, and mild acceleration, and I'm okay with mild acceleration. I can live with that. So let's see what we have. I'm expecting a pretty easy soap with this one, pretty easy pour. So let's get everything lightly emulsified. That's good to start. So for our two accent colors, I'm going to want about 300 milliliters in each. Doesn't have to be precise. Just approximately, and I know that that comes up to about right there on that cup. And that is just almost right on the mark. So let's get this other one about the same. Might put just a tad more in there. And of course I'm going to spill soap all over the place and make a mess, because I wouldn't be making soap if I didn't make a mess. So let's get these colored, and then we'll put our fragrance in, see how it behaves, and we'll get it poured. Stir these in, see what they look like. And they look good. I'm happy with that. And I'm happy with the red. So let's get our activated charcoal into our main soap pot. give these a quick buzz with the stick blender to make sure everything's well emulsified. And then we will put our fragrance into the black and see what happens. Okay, that looks good. Now the moment of truth. How much acceleration does this generate? Now once again, folks, I have done my homework. I know that it's safe to pour this whole bottle into here. That will keep it within the skin safe recommendations. I've also been said, a few users said that this turns even your black soap a funky color until it saponifies. So let's see, can you see that? Let's see what happens when I stir that in. But several people mentioned that it turns it a funky color, sort of greenish, which this is. But that it always turns back after a full saponification. And it is a little bit lighter. I'm not noticing any acceleration though. I'm going to give that a quick buzz because I think it needs to set up a little more for a good drop swirl. Yeah, it has definitely lightened the black soap. I'm going to pour the majority of it into here. Let's start our drop pour. Now my hope was to have a black top. I was hoping to get all that covered up, but that didn't happen, but that's all right. The reason I wanted a black top, an all black top, is I was going to do a mica drizzle on top, and I think I still am. And I better just leave it alone and stop it. So actually, that's not too bad. And the acceleration was pretty minimal. And although that did lighten up, I do believe from what I've seen that once it goes through a saponification, it will darken up again, the black will. Especially since my soap goes through a hot gel. So I'll let that sit for a few minutes and spray it with some rubbing alcohol to prevent soda ash. Give it about 5 minutes, spray it again, put it to bed for a nice hot gel, and I'll see you tomorrow for the cut. We'll see what it looks like tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, so 10 hours later, I'm back and we're ready to cut our soap. We got our usual effect. I can definitely see my hand in the reflection. It's so slick and shiny like glass. Like a lot of users said, the black is a very funky green. Let me show you the spatula. I haven't cleaned it off yet, if it picks it up. See, I mean, that should be black. Now that was the ungelled. The gelled soap is darker, but it's definitely a funky green from the fragrance, but users say after a while it does change back to black. So I'll try to, if I remember, show you this next week when I do a video next week. So let's just cut into it and see what our design looks like. Yeah, very nice. The inside does look black, actually. It's the outside edges I'm not sure about, but the inside does look pretty black. So let's chop these into some bars. Yeah, very nice. And that's what I was wanting it to do. Ooh, very nice. And since the other log will look pretty much the same, I'll cut it off camera to save some time on the video. But yep, that's pretty much what I was expecting. The design I was hoping. The black does actually look pretty black inside the soap, and I really do think it will darken after it sets up and saponifies some more and dries out some. I'll try to remember to show a picture of this next week. So anyway, you all stay safe, take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week. Okay then, bye.